for it to go live. Well, good morning. Yeah, morning, the 21st day of January in the year of our Lord 2025. Let's get this going. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh, yeah. Well, good morning, everybody. Are you cold yet? All right, good morning. How you doing? It's currently 18 degrees, partly sunny. Wind chill's got us down to about 7 degrees. Brrr. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm having a nice hot steaming cup of green tea. So good morning. Hope you're there. Hopefully you all covered up. Your heaters are working. Good morning, V Charming. Good to see you. First one, Mike B. Good morning. Check your email. Al Bundy. Good morning. Yes. Mike B says it's currently -4. Feels like minus 17. Brr. Yep. I'd have to agree with that one. Okay, first and foremost, the last 2 hours I've been doing research trying to find, so far, just for this polar vortex of the last 2 that we have had 5 deaths throughout the 48 continental U.S. And all of them have been because they weren't properly covered up and all that other stuff, and hypothermia set in. Some passed out. Some had heart problems. This cold weather can initiate problems in your body. So, yeah, you got to bundle up. Hat, scarf, goggles, gloves, extra socks, stuff like that. So, hey, chillin' and grilling. D&B, good to see you. Good morning. Hopefully you're warm. So, that's the sad news, 5. And there's probably more to come because the system's still moving. Louisiana, I'll use the word, is getting pounded right now. I saw a couple of live videos from the Texas weather storm chasers, and they're showing it in east side of southeast Texas going to Louisiana. Yeah, they're getting pretty much a pretty good toppling. And of course, it's going to be moving in the southeast. I'm trying to find the one where they're talking about rain, snow, and the cold is going to hit central Florida. Trying to find where that story's at because I saw that earlier. Yeah, this is coming from WFTV Orlando. So if you're in Florida, you probably have that news channel. It says winter storm systems bring cold rain and wind to central Florida. Well, everything we saw in the past week is that it's just going to be northern Florida, but now they're saying, yeah, central Florida too. So hopefully, y'all in Florida are, you know, you've stockpiled your loofahs and you wrapped them around your body and stuff, and it's helping to keep you warm because you are the sunshine state, I believe, and you ain't gonna be picking no oranges today. I know that much. All right, so while we're waiting for our guest up here, it's been reported that a longtime Planned Parenthood head, Cecile Richards, has passed away. She was battling a common thing going on. She had, I won't say rare, but she had a very aggressive form of brain. I don't know if it was a tumor or cancer, and it took her life. Of course, she's one of the big people that are pushing for abortions all the time. So, yeah, maybe that had to do with it. The chemicals in those buildings, what they're using. You never know. I don't know. I'm just reporting it. That is coming from KTAB news agency. So, yeah. So while we're doing all this, let's talk about this would be officially day one of a full term or day two. Yeah, and you're already seeing it, ACLU. So in the Trump administration, let's see what else. I'm going to come back to that one to explain that to some of y'all that just don't freaking can't open your eyes and open your brains to see what's going on that part. But yeah, they're attacking in all ways. I think the Illinois governor is getting ready to go against customs and immigration because they're stating that, oh no, families should not be separated. Well, stupid shit like that from the Democrats, liberals, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to say it as it is. I'll piss somebody off, but you know what? Truth hurts. Get over it. Get it right. All right. So let's see. What was I talking about? Because I was reading B. Charmer's thing that Ron Swarmy dropped out, and I didn't know, but I don't think it was fully fledged in it to begin with. We'll find out later. He had death threats or something. So yeah. Oh, here's our host or our guest. Hold on. Oh, I see a screen. Let me bring my big screen. What could that be? Is that your mouth or is that snow out the window? I can't tell. Looks like a
Give me a
snowdrift.
minute. I gotta see if I can fix that. My phone is having issues.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of cold. If you didn't keep it in your pocket and keep it warm all night, you're probably gonna have issues with it. I kept mine near my heater vent, so luckily it didn't melt. Oh, he'll be right back. So let's see. Yeah, the immigration thing. All these stories and all these people are trying to put fear and all that to include all the freaking immigration freaking lawyers, ACLU, and all that. Now I'm calling them all out. You can do your own research, find out, but you're going to find out I'm going to tell you the truth. Trump is only going after the known criminals. Criminals. You're a criminal. You're going to get deported. It has nothing to do with the illegals if you have your family. Now, if you're a criminal and you have family, yeah, you're going to be separated because your dumbass shouldn't have been a criminal in the first place. You're going to have a family. But hey, that's my opinion. Go do your own research. But I will tell you right now, they're not going for after all the illegal immigrants. They are specifically going for the criminals in and out of prison and the ones that have been ordered to leave because they have their court dates and they don't satisfy the courts to stay in this country for asylum reasons and they haven't left yet. So, yeah, think about it. So when you hear these governors and all these other people talking bullshit, Yeah. Okay, let me see. Hey, looks like he fixed this picture. Good morning, Mike.
Morning, Trust. Morning, everyone. Sorry about that. I was having phone issues.
Hey, not a problem. It happens, especially with the weather.
Hope you're all
Okay.
staying warm because it is currently -4 here now, and it feels like it's -17. This
Good
morning it was
morning, Lady
minus.
D. Yep.
Morning, Lady D. This morning it was -3. It felt like -17. I took a quick 41-second video to do my weather report, and that was it because I wasn't staying out there any longer. Nope.
Yep. Speaking of videos, Longboardy Mom dropped one last night. If you haven't watched it, she made homemade bean. I believe she added cheese and onions on some of them. Bean burritos. So go check it out if you want to know how to make them. So yeah. Hey,
I'm
Lady D,
gonna,
you can have beans. It's
I'm
plant
gonna,
based.
I'm gonna watch that later on today. Hey, Lady D, did you watch Tremors? And if you did you like it? Yeah, Lady D, it's awful out there. It's cold.
Yeah. But let's see, what was it? Yeah, we talked about immigration. What was the other one that they were freaking throwing a fit about? Oh yeah, the in the Constitution, there's an amendment that if you are born in this country, right, basically you become automatically become a citizen or naturalized. And they've had cases go to the Supreme Court. Now I'm going to clarify this a little bit more. The last case the Supreme Court ruled this amendment was where it's after natural, for birth to citizenship. The parents were permanent residents of this country. They're still in the process. They filed their paperwork, they waited, they came to the country, they got their little green cards, and during the process of trying to naturalize, the child was born and the child was given citizenship before the parents. People are throwing a fit, especially the freaking immigration lawyers, because the Democrats, if you go back in history and do the research, and the liberals have said, oh, even illegals, the kids can know. If you read the laws and how they wrote them and everything else, you had to be in the process of becoming naturalized, becoming a citizen, or anything else when you had the children. And a good thing, they actually did. They brought this up in the Supreme Court ruling from the last one is it's like all these freaking political people from all these other countries when they bring their wives and family over because they're doing business in UN or anything else. They have a kid in the US, they don't automatically become a US citizen because they had their baby here. And that's a ruling in there too. So think about it. If you're an illegal, you have no right to be here. Your child should not become a citizen. For
Yeah,
one, we're
exactly.
getting
The people.
we're
So,
getting stuck with a freaking hospital bill that they're not paying for. So think about it.
yeah,
And then,
exactly. The ones that are here going through the process of doing it the right way of becoming a citizen, yeah, their kids do that. But the ones coming from all over, no, 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 they don't belong here. Their kids can't either because they're not going through the right process.
yep. And then if you don't read and see the stories they don't report, the way they've been getting the baby to become a citizen, the baby. And through that process, the baby is freaking getting the parents to become citizens. How can a baby that can't even talk give the okay to make their parents citizens? Think about it. They can't. They're not even the legal age to be an adult. And they've been using that for years. So all the people throwing a fit need to freaking stick their heads back up their butt and realize that we're trying to fix the problems that Congress has not fixed in years. You ain't gonna like it, but you know what? Suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah.
I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. Did you see all those that stuff on the desk in the Oval Office that he's signing? And then he
Yep.
in his speech yesterday, he said that he's going to change everything. That there's only two genders, male and female.
Yep.
People are getting
Hey,
sick and
Marshmallow
tired of
Man,
it.
Super Dave, good morning. But yeah, so I really, I really want to go to as far as all these illegals are here, getting the free money, getting the free housing, getting the food stamps, all this other stuff. They're stealing from the American public. So we should label them as freaking thieves, felons, and then deport their ass. Period. Because my tax money's not supposed to go for that.
Yep.
And if, I didn't vote for the people in Congress to go ahead and vote. Oh, we're going to be kind to them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be mean, but all these people have been flooding the freaking thing, coming in through the tunnels, bringing in the drugs and all this other shit. And oh, but they had a hard travel. So they made their decision. They knew they could have gone to the embassy in their country, filed the paperwork and all that, but they didn't want to wait. They want to try to beat the system. They have priority. They're more important than freaking following the laws we had posted in this land.
Morning,
So think
Super
about it.
Dave. Morning, Marshmallow Man. Lady D. Exactly. It should just be two things, male or female, on that the forms.
Oh, that's got to throw a fit in a lot of people. They're going to freaking throw lawsuits up left or right for that one, too, because you know what? Sorry. Male, female. That's all it is. Whatever chromosomes you had when you were born. We're not going to believe that Dr. Fauci and the science guy who's not really a freaking scientist theory on that there's all these genders and shit.
Yeah, the woke people don't like it when I point out this to them. I say, you know what? No matter what any of you do, you can go change anything you want, but you're still physiologically a male. You
Yeah.
can't change that.
Good morning, CJ.
Hey, CJ, how you doing?
And yeah, so they've been attacking Trump left or right, but you know what? Suck it up, Buttercup. 4 years. We had to put up with your bullshit. And did you see on the inauguration when Biden and Camilla walked in? Sky News has a good freaking audio and video of it. When they both walked in, being introduced as the former, they got booed. There was that one person in the thing cheering or clapping for him.
Yeah, and most of the stuff T said, they didn't stand up and clap for it. They just looked miserable there.
Mm.
They know they did wrong. What they did awful things to the country. They really did, and hopefully, I'm glad T-Man got in with no more shenanigans. Hopefully, we can get back on track and get going and fix this stuff.
Yeah, B. Charman has brought out. Biden is guilty for any late pardons and all that. We already knew, he was crooked. He pardoned himself and his son. But when he did all the late ones, also, yeah. And there's already talk on the streets, radio, and all that some people are going to be pissed. And there's nothing we can do if they do vigilantism on it. But hey, they get what they asked for. If they're smart, they won't freaking take the pardon because then they didn't do nothing wrong. You don't need a freaking pardon if you didn't do nothing wrong.
I can't read the rest of CJ's what the
It's a
temperature
crackling,
today.
it's crackling cold here today. It's -6 at the moment with a wind chill at -26. It's awesome. At least the sun is out. Yep.
That's cold, CJ. I'm having a heat wave compared to you. It's currently -4 with a wind chill of -17.
Yeah, B, I don't think you're gonna have sunshine today. You might, get a tease of it, but I don't think. But that's a good thing for you because supposedly the CME went off late last night, and I don't know if it's reached us or not yet. So, yeah. But anyway, let's see. What else they attacking Trump on? Yeah. Ooh, Lady D doesn't have no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, there you go, Lady. Lady Dagger started it. Getting me to sing. I guarantee there ain't nobody gonna be sitting at the dock of the bay watching the clouds roll away. Mike B's covering his ears. He's like, no.
Yeah, what was the those idiots, Joy Reid and Rachel Maddow? They were saying something and I forgot about it. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, no idea. I don't listen to them, and I just wait till Sky News reports on them because they usually come out with the best freaking ad libs of what they're freaking saying. But yeah, so next couple of days, yeah, East Coast is really going to get all the snow, the rain, the sleet until it freaking finally decides to leave and go to the Atlantic, like all the other systems. But yeah.
Oh, great! We're getting more snow. When's that going to happen?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to shoot up to you or not. It looks like it's shooting up to the Carolinas after it leaves the southeast. But I don't know if it's. I think it's once it hits the Carolinas, it's going to shoot out to the Atlantic. I believe. At least that's what the jet stream's showing right now, and all the weather models to include the Europe. But hopefully that happens. I'll give the Northeast a break a little bit, but it's still going to be cold. We are officially in winter still. I can't know what 60 more days of winter or something like that. Take a guess. I don't know. But
Yeah, yeah. Yesterday I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about I don't know why I started talking to myself about bowling cubes and then my heart sank and I went, oh crap. Because you know how that bag that was in my car that got chewed through for my get home bag.
you know,
I
you
thought
brought
of
up
I thought of something I had in the garage. I'm like, oh great. And even though it was cold, I didn't even bundle up. I ran out there. It was this it's a special waterproof bag, and I had a bunch of bowling cubes in that, and a bunch of seeds, the green beans, corn, peas, etc., etc. And then I'm going through the thing. I'm going through the thing. I'm looking at it. Something got into my mesh thing, which is fine. But the waterproof bag that was all right, and I was so happy about that because that cost me a pretty penny. Once that thing's sealed up, it's waterproof and it can't freeze up until a certain point because it's got the closed cell polyurethane foam stuff in it, and it can withstand temperatures up to like 50 below. But then after that, if it gets colder, it will freeze.
yeah,
I took that and I put that right in. It's in the house now. It's in a 5 gallon bucket, so I'm not worried about that now. But I got so worried because that thing was not cheap.
I have to laugh. They're freaking making a big issue that Trump discovers a letter from President Biden in the desk. There ain't nothing Biden's got to pick a lead for Trump. He probably just ha ha, we got away with it. Well, there's always a way around things to get them. So that's all I gotta say. I was trying to watch them sign and answer questions and stuff, and the reporters, I mean, just got straight off freaking off mark. They weren't even talking about the stuff he was signing. That would have aggravated me. I wish Trump would have just stood up and said, listen, I'm done talking to you. Y'all just need to leave so I can sign these.
Yeah, and there was a lot of books there for him to sign.
Hey, Zed's Place. Good morning. Good to see you. Hopefully your fireplace is cranking this morning.
AZ's place, Al Bundy, that is really, really cold. Brr.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but when Trump left on his first tour, he did leave a letter. I remember that. But I think Pelosi got it and ripped it up, so Biden couldn't read it. So, but I
Yes,
did
that he
see
was.
something. I did see something about the top medical association thing for all doctors. They did send a letter to Mrs. Biden, and this was about a year ago that they did it, and told her that she needed to stop using the phrase doctor in her name because she's not a medical doctor. But you never saw that really blasted on the news and stuff. That shut her down. No wonder she got freaking quiet.
Zed's got to go cut firewood today.
Who's got to cut firewood?
Zed's place.
Oh no, 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 no. See, that's why I did mine like you. Of course, mine are so smaller logs than yours, because I just used mine on the fire pit. But yeah, I cut mine down the sides right off the bat, so there's no cutting when it's cold. I just put it in, lighting it, and just feeding it.
Yeah, all I gotta do is go outside, get a few pieces, and then put some in the chair near the door. And then if it's too cold, I can snag them there all day. Put a couple in the one downstairs, and put the other ones in the one upstairs.
Mm, but I don't know. I know there's recalls. I'm looking for them. But yeah, today is National Squirrel Appreciation Day. So if you see a squirrel, appreciate it. And how do you appreciate a squirrel? Well, it's National Hugging Day too. So go up there, grab that freaking squirrel. It's probably colder than anything else if they even came out of the trees because it's so cold. And give that squirrel a hug. Don't be surprised
Mm,
if it doesn't try to go into your jacket. Burrow its way in there to stay warm.
I don't want to be messing with any squirrels. If they want to, they can chase you down, and they can jump really, really high too.
Yeah. If you really want to know about the recalls, go check out Newsweek. The top story is food recalls this week. List of the most
Well,
dangerous warnings issued.
trust
Yeah, they.
if you're gonna use the recalls, Lady D said she'll be right back.
Okay. I'll just tell her to go check out Newsweek when she comes back. Yeah, and it's kind of funny because New York Post is doing the story, but I've already seen two of the three national news agencies here in the U.S. You know which ones I'm talking about. We're showing migrants at the border crying because Trump canceled the app that they're using to get appointments to get into the U.S. They canceled all of them. He shut that app down and canceled all of them. And they showed him, and they showed one lady that she dropped her knee near a pole and pretending to cry. You could tell she was fake crying. There was no freaking wetness in her face, nothing coming down her eyes or anything else, but supposedly she was crying. Well, maybe if she would have done it the right way and did it through her embassy, because he didn't cancel those. Yeah, buddy, I don't think the squirrels are on the recall list. Not as of yet.
And we're gonna take back the Panama Canal. We're gonna rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. And you know, it's funny that they're starting to release all those people that were held over there all those years because they know T ain't no nonsense. He ain't gonna put up with their crap like Potato did.
You know, yeah, I purposely didn't talk about Israel yesterday because I was really livid about it. But Israel's freaking, I don't know. They're doing plans like the Democrats do plans. You know, it's good that they let 3 women go, but they're giving up what 60 freaking terrorists. I'm like, no, until all ours are back and they're all alive. You know, we're not releasing one person. And then when they freaking give a dead bodies, start executing their prisoners. Well, you know, you give us a dead body, we're going to give you dead bodies.
And it's like that. What I forget that lady's name. It was that tall black basketball basketball player that was over in Russia, and she got in trouble for having some of that's the smoky stuff, and she's the one that always took the knee back in the day before she went over there. She went to stand for the national anthem. And then she finally
Yep.
got released. We traded her in that, and now that she's back here, she changed her tune, didn't she?
Yep. That's what I say. All these people that want to burn the flag, step on it, and freaking talk bad about the country, you know what? Deport their ass. Take their citizenship away and send them to another country. And after about 6 months to a year at another country, I guarantee they'll be begging and doing the process through an embassy to try to come back to America.
Yep.
And their tune will change. They're like, oh, yeah, America is the greatest. Al Bundy's eaten a squirrel once, and it was the best things he's ever eaten. Yeah, good luck, buddy. You know what the squirrels are full of, right? Nuts. Even B. Charter says, yeah, she had squirrel before. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I can keep it. I
I've,
think I'll
I've
just, I think I'll just eat some grass. I'll eat some dandelions after I make some tea. You know.
I've never had squirrel. I've had rattlesnake. I've had rabbit. I've had venison, and I've had lots of trout and bass freshly caught.
Yeah, yeah.
Fish and venison
I,
too.
I feel bad for those Hollywood people that moved to Mexico and they're not going to come back to the U.S. You know, because some did, because you know they're going to go after them. And you know who I'm talking about? The ones that are now labeled as terrorist groups. I could see them going to those freaking Hollywood freaking figures and trying to freaking hold them hostage or freaking tell the U.S. like, fuck it, keep them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. B. The reason Ellen isn't looking to come back is the thing is she is rich. She I don't know where she moved, but she can live anywhere she wants. She's got the money. That's the thing between her and regular folks,
Oh
unfortunately.
my God, Al Bundy. Okay, I can understand that part.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. Did Ellen leave the country because maybe she was connected to her ex's passing away in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah, oh, you mean Anne Hetchig?
Yep.
Yeah, because I remember they said that she was not not with us anymore at the scene, but when they were putting her into the ambulance, she hopped right up and wanted looked like she wanted to get away, but they took her and did whatever they did to her.
Yeah. No, that was just the nerves. You know, just the reaction of the body nerves. You just thought she stood up and was trying to walk around. It was just her nerves in her body reacting and moving around. I think that's what the cover story said initially.
Yeah, because it's funny. Her and um, what was her name? She, y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't pronounce her name. She was the one that on that Russ set that's no longer with us because of the Baldwin.
Yeah,
Uh, her and Anne were gonna come forward with this thing about the missing and stuff, talking about that island and all that other stuff. And
yeah,
yeah, now they're not with us.
yeah. Morning, vote for Pedro. How you doing?
Hey, Volper, Pedro, how you doing?
Hope you're warm where you're at. I'm trying to remember that actor's name. He was a real ass. A lot of people don't like him because he's a real ass.
What
He
was
hates
he in?
Trump. Uh, the older guy that was in Meet the Faulkners or whatever.
Oh, oh God, what's his? Dustin Hoffman.
No,
Oh, Al Pacino.
no.
Oh, Robert De Niro.
Yeah, there you go. Robert De Niro. Yeah, that ass. Yeah, I've been hearing freaking radio commercials, and he's talking about, oh, we need to do this, we need to fight the battle on fentanyl, all that, because his grandson passed away, and he's trying to tell the story that his grandson was given medication that had fentanyl in it, and they didn't know about it, and they killed him. I bet his freaking grandson, because of the money and shit, freaking was doing drugs with fentanyl, and it freaking killed him. Why don't you tell the real truth, Robert De Niro? You've been an ass to everybody, to include all your freaking people that followed you in movies. I never have. So, but yeah,
The
sad that
only
his
movie I
grandson died. But you know what? Hey, they immortalize anybody that's famous for committing suicide, which I am completely against too. So, you know.
the only movie I liked him in was Goodfellas.
Mm, but I don't know. Still want to see if Lady D's going to come back. So supposedly, the projectiles you use for your self defense devices prices are going up again. Yeah. So we shall see. I haven't been to one of the places that sells them to check on prices. I've been too busy doing other stuff, but I'm well stocked, so I'm not worried about the price.
Along with everything else. Hey, everyone in chat, I got a question for you. Could you put down what your price of eggs are in your area currently, so we can get an idea? Because the cheapest eggs in this area here is Great Walmart's Great Value. It's $4.59 per dozen. After that, they're 7, $15. How are eggs in your area, Trust? What are they going for?
7 on up, and the cheapest 18 count is $13. Don't
Oh
ask
my
me about the
God.
36 count because, yeah, they're not moving those 36 counts. Not even the restaurants are buying them. They figure they could buy the 12 packs a whole lot cheaper. They buy two of them versus trying to buy the 36 count.
Do you mean the prices what they are for my area or Trust's area? CJ $3.49 a dozen at Aldi's. Ooh, Al Bundy paid $8 for 12 eggs.
You know, that's why I am so glad I bought my powdered freaking egg stuff. So yeah, I really need eggs up to the last 12 pack I bought. Yeah, and but I will tell you, Dr. Pepper's holding at $11 for a 24 pack. So
Were you able to restock?
No, I haven't bought any yet, but that's the price of it right now. $11 from the last time I bought a 24 pack. And I looked online to a place because I make my order online. And then I just use my phone to mark it off when I do the shopping. So,
He says the eggs are the same as where I'm at. Yeah, my Dr. Pepper here is $7, and the Sprite's like it's almost $9, but that's including the bottle, the can deposit.
mhm. Beach Harmons at port 17 for large eggs per dozen. I mean, I don't even know why they do the medium eggs. Who actually buys medium eggs? I buy the
Yeah,
large ones. That's the only ones I ever buy.
yeah, you want to get the large ones. Vote for Pedro says $5 a dozen for the local farmer. Yeah, vote for Pedro. I try to get from the local the farmer up the street here when I can, but sometimes unfortunately I gotta go to the store and get them.
Yeah. Now, I heard a rumor. I don't know how true it is, but they came out with a new feed for cattle, and it's all freaking laboratory engineered, and it actually has chicken feces in it, and it's supposed to help cut down the gas eradicate some of the gases that the cows emit.
I
Welcome
wish
back,
these
lady.
Lady D, welcome back. I wish these people would just stop doing this stuff with the cow farts and the climate change. That's all bullcrap. Cow farts don't do anything. There's no climate change. There's no nothing to look at all the crap your car gives off when you're driving up the street and all those factories putting all that stuff into the water and into the air. They're
Yep.
worried about car farts. I can't talk again. Cow farts. These people are nuts. They really, really are. They need help.
Trying to see if they're going to show me a map of Florida, which cities. Winter storm warnings are for Hattiesburg, Monroeville, Bruton, Day, Flenick Springs, Pensacola, Montgomery. Yeah. What the hell? Is that Florida? Lake City, Gainesville, Perry, Tallahassee, Jacksonville. Yeah, they're talking about all those, and that nice big old picture of the oranges coated in ice. I think that was probably a couple of years ago. Ice storm that they had. But Florida's going to get it. So. But yeah, and the funny thing is the chemicals that they're using for the new feed for the cattle.
Yeah.
Some of the ingredients are very toxic and dangerous if humans consume it. So you're going to feed it to a cow so they don't fart. It's going to go in their body and digest. It's going to get into the meat, and then we're going to eat the cow. What do you think that's going to do to us?
It's not going to be good. They're going after the chickens. Now they're going after the cows again with the feed stuff. This is ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the dinosaurs farted themselves into extinction. I think they needed a brain. They started going into those the tar pits, thinking they're hot tubs, and they boil themselves to death. Well, I'm glad you're safe there, B. Just stay warm, dear.
Yeah, stay warm, B.
What was it? Oh yeah, Lady D. Check Newsweek. They got a list of all the recalls that recently came out, the most dangerous ones. It's on Newsweek.com. Food recalls this week. List of the most dangerous warnings issued. Newsweek.com. There's too many to list, so yeah. Hell, even Newsweek has a whole list of the school shutting down because of the Arctic blast.
Yeah, so you should all get your chickens now and try to get your ground beef and stock up on that if you have the means to, and freeze that before they start doing this stuff to the cows again. And yeah,
Yeah. But I know a lot of farmers, and I think a couple of governors are going to start prohibiting this kind of bioengineered feed for the cattle to enter their states or be used because, yeah.
well, let's hope they do, because I'm just sick of this. I just when I want to sit down, I want to just have a burger. I just want it to be a burger. That's it. I don't want anything else in that. Bless you.
Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. But, okay. Oh, come on. So I didn't watch any of the performers. Performance inauguration. I figured somebody would put it up, just some music on YouTube. I haven't seen it yet. The only one I saw was Kid Rock on his. So
Wilper Pedro's son left a full can of Dr. Pepper in the car. The thing, I can't read the rest of that because of the hurt on the. Okay, now I can. Like, oh, speaking of that, I don't know if any of you knew back in the day, or if they still sell these things. It was these Heineken beer kegs, not the regular kegs. These were the ones that you didn't have to have a tap or anything for yourself. It had everything hooked up to it, and I think they were like 30 something bucks. And I had a few of them, and they were sitting around. And there was this one day, it was back in 2015. I'm sitting watching TV. Next thing I know, I hear this big boom, and it was like in slow motion. All this slutty stuff just came all over me, poof, all over the bed. One of those things ended up exploding, and it got everywhere. I had to get my sheets off and wash them out in the bathtub, then wash them, and that room smelled like beer for at least a month.
yeah, I just saw that story. There, Be Charmings, Carrie Underwood did an excellent job doing a cappella when they had problems. So with the system, but hey, moving it from one place to another that short a period of time, they did a pretty good job. Just having a snafu like that, it's expected. So, hey, longboardy mom, how's their burritos this morning? Mmm.
Yeah. Hey, longboarding mom, she remembers those kegs. She turned them into piggy banks. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, make your banana muffins. I'll take two, please.
I'll take a
I'm down to
couple
one.
too, and a Dr. Pepper.
I'm down to one banana. That's all I got. So I'm getting to the point where I will have to go to the store, be it freezing or not.
Well, I hope you got Dr. Pepper on the list.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing. That's always the top of the list. She's gonna make corn tortillas today. Have fun. With or without chocolate chips, it doesn't matter. Banana muffins. But yeah.
I could go for a carrot cake right about now for some reason.
Did Lady D ever watch that movie you were asking her?
You
Did she
know,
ever answer you?
she said she didn't watch it yet, so
Oh my God, you slacker. Well, I can't say nothing because I took a nap after stream yesterday and I decided to stay under the blankets and not do anything the rest of the day. I kind of felt guilty about it when I finally got out of the couch, but I was like, nah, I deserve it. Ooh, carrot cake sounds good too. And Zeb's eating banana bread. Oh. One thing I did notice that's gone up in price is chicken. Yeah. So I'm almost to the point where I'm going to just start buying whole chickens and cut it up myself. Because, yeah, it's getting to that point. Try to buy freaking the chicken breast by itself. I think the cheapest pound was like 13 bucks, and it was under 3 pounds. That's ridiculous. 16 for a whole chicken there? Holy damn, they're like 11 here. All right, well, since you're forcing my hand because you did the typing, it's time for food. Porn with Mike B.
dinner tonight, kielbasa with sauerkraut and noodles and an icy cold Dr. Pepper. And I don't know what type of mustard, if I want to use yellow mustard or Dijon mustard with it. I'm still up in the air about that. I think he said he'll be right back. Hey Garrett, good morning. How you doing? What are you all having for dinner tonight? Put it in chat if you'd like.
Well, I must have done some sleep snacking last night, and I ate my last banana. I didn't find it in the kitchen.
Oh no.
Oh well, I'll eat my crackers.
Longboarding mom, she might make tostados.
Yeah, I don't know why you leave Dr. Pepper in the car. There's still a reason to leave Dr. Pepper in the car. That's a party foul. Hey, Garrett. Good morning. Good to see you. Hey, we're heating up. I'm at 20 degrees now. Ooh.
Yeah, Lady D, I think I will use the spicy mustard. Yeah, I'll use that like that sauce I use with the it's got mustard, jalapeno ketchup, roasted garlic, jalapeno salsa verde, couple splashes of Tabasco, Texas Pete's garlic hot sauce, a little splash of Italian dressing, and some black pepper, and mix that all up. That's good stuff.
Really? They're trying to make an issue that Barron Trump was shaking hands with Biden and Harris during Dad's inauguration. He's just being polite.
Exactly.
Just basically shows you he was raised right.
Yeah, be polite, have manners, have respect for people. That's the way I was raised and taught.
So I haven't watched it yet, but K News is reporting that they're saying Donald Trump's ally, Vladimir Putin, is sending the World War III message on Inauguration Day. I have to go watch.
B says she has one more left that you can have, Trust.
Banana. Nah, that's fine. I'll be frozen before it gets to me.
You see Longboarding's mom video the with the frost and with the frozen bubbles? That was pretty. That was a cool video.
Yep. I just want to know why she was out there blowing bubbles. I mean, it wasn't sub-zero temperatures yet, but it was still freezing. I'm like, oh hell no! That's where you do bonfires. They're not blowing bubbles. They're doing bonfires. And I agree, B. Charming. He does know the concept of respect. The sad part is Biden probably doesn't even remember shaking his hand.
Yeah, he ended up when he stood up yesterday next to Horseface. Potato looked taller than he normally is for some reason.
Uh, he was probably wearing two Depends. So it's going to be a long day.
Oh, jeez. If you all haven't seen it, you have to check out this video. Like you'll have to Google it. It's I think you just Google Home Alone 2 um, hotel scene lobby and put Potato's name in there, and it's Kevin's walking up there instead of sorry, excuse me, instead of T walking up and him asking where's the lobby. Kevin walks up and Potato's there. He says, um, "Do you know where the lobby is?" And Potato walks in front of him and craps his pants. It's hilarious.
You know, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh, late. B Sherman's got a good point.
Which one?
That she's sure that Baron, yeah, that one.
Yep. Now, I had to laugh though because did you see Marine One trying to take off and take Biden and his wife home? They're having issues
Dominic,
trying to get up there. I think he dropped a load. They're overweight because his Depends were full.
yeah, that's the big helicopter, right?
Yep. And I'm pretty sure that crew wasn't too happy having to frickin' oh, we gotta leave the party to take his ass home? Fuck. Excuse my French. Well, I don't know.
Longboarding mom says she wanted to watch the bubbles freeze.
Mm, no. They're going after Trump for anything and everything. They have been trying to show that, oh, he raised his hand to do his oath, and he didn't have the hand on the Bible. My question is, which Bible does he try using? Because didn't they use a non-Bible for Biden's oath last time? If you get my drift of what they were trying to use.
Oh, you mean another certain type of book?
No. So they probably tried doing that at Trump, and he's like, nope, I'm not putting my hand on this shit. Oh, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? And that's why I hate this freaking other app. Krispy Kreme debuts 9 delicious new donuts at select locations. They got an Oreo flavor one. Yeah. A biscotti flavored donut. Really? Cinnamon roll flavored donut. Of course, they already had maple. And what they're trying to get away with, like it's something new. The CNN's reporting the Earth's magnetic North Pole is on the move, and scientists just updated its position. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey,
We
Swamp
got
Dog,
flip.
good morning.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I was saying good morning to Swamp Dog.
No. Also, you got to worry about the magnetic pole switching, and you got to keep updating the magnetic north for airlines and shit, or if you use GPS. So,
Yeah, because I remember on Tin's last show and the show before that, they were talking about Tin was having chest pains and that, and then Craig was talking about that too, that a lot of people have been having them lately. They don't know if it's because of that stuff and the sun and that.
mm-hmm. Hey, Swamp Dog, good to see you. Hope you're staying warm. So, I want to know, Pedro, did you watch the inauguration and the ceremony with all the people performing yesterday? I know you did, especially when the village people came out and sang YMCA. I know you got up and started doing the YMCA dance. Come on, Pedro, admit it. Come on.
Where'd Lady D go?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. All these freaking towns that are freaking got snow in southeast Texas.
Did you get any snow?
Nope, too dry. All that golf moisture didn't make it up here because the cold front was too strong. Kept it down.
Up there's Lady D.
What the heck? I never heard of that. Butter bath steak. Have you ever had butter bath steak?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
No. I'm guessing you drown it in butter. Well, it doesn't look that appeasing from the picture they're showing either. So, yeah.
Well, I know the with the steak with the butter is after you cook it on the pan. There's a trick if you put it in another pan and you put some butter on top of it and you stick it in the oven for like 15 minutes. That comes out really juicy.
Okay, this is from the Associated Press. Beneath a veneer of calm, Trump's inauguration holds warning signs for U.S. democracy. Okay, Associated Press, what are you trying to imply here? Well, go to Krispy Kreme, Lady D. You can get one of those cinnamon roll donuts.
That sounds delicious. Prime rib with gorgonzola. That's gorgonzola cheese, right?
Yeah, go to justinskitchen.com if you want to see a picture and how to make buttered bath steak. You know,
So just
some 300-400 pound person is going to be in the bathtub with some steak just soaking in butter. No, thank you.
oh, thanks for the visual.
That was Peggy's mom.
Oh, oh my God.
Her nickname on the phone was Butter. Ask Kyle all about it.
Well, what was the name of the thing? It was Justine's what?
Oh, let me bring it up again. Justine's Kitchen.
Justine's Kitchen. I'm gonna check that out. Did you know
That one
that?
you go ahead.
Sorry, did you know? And I never knew this, that Vincent Price had a cooking show back in the day. It was called Cooking Price Wise with Vincent Price. I never knew that until yesterday.
Nope. I never knew that. Well, I did like him in the movies that he did.
Oh, he once he found his niche as the being in the horror genre. I mean, oh my God, that dude was a genius with his voice and what he did. Yeah,
Hmm.
what was it, guys? Oh yeah, Tim Burton idolized him, and that's why he was in the Edward Scissorhands. Unfortunately, it was Vincent Price's last movie.
Yeah. So I asked this after Trump won the election, and we're waiting for it to come this time. But no Democrat or liberal ever freaking emailed me or posted anything on any of my videos. You know, Biden voted on Build Back Better. What the hell did he build back and it's better? Besides China, Russia, Iran, North Korea.
Build back better. He didn't build anything. He took the wall down, and he was trying to sell all that stuff for scrap, and he shut the he shut the pipeline down, and he took all the oil reserves from the East Coast that were put into place after Sandy. Oh yeah, he did a lot of bull crap. What he did.
Okay, CJ, I'm going to tell you this about your question. Sorry, I had to get some crackers in me. Um, if you're trying to avoid liberal schools, avoid Austin, Texas altogether. That's a liberal city. It's a sanctuary city, and it competes with Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio for crime. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you know their school is very liberal, but the whole city is liberal. Thank you, Super Dave. I mean, my sister's gonna move from San Antonio up to Austin, thinking it's gonna be a great place to retire and all that. Now I warned her, and she didn't believe me, and then she went over there to check it out, and everything I told her about the liberals and everything else, she was like, "Oh hell no!" I mean, San Antonio's not that much greater, but she's got a house already, and everything else. She just have to move and have all that added expense. So she's learning. Eventually, she'll move up here where I'm at. Get away from the major cities till they get rid of all the frickin'.
What kind of crackers are you eating?
They're bite sized. They're deli original bite sized crackers from HEB.
And
Really,
Super
really
Dave
healthy compared to everything else on the market. So,
and Super Dave says, "Trust, did you see CJ's?"
yep, I just answered that one about the school in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. William had to do that for 3 kids. Yay, Lady D's got her appetite back. Be careful, watermelons. Lady D's back.
That's good that she's got her appetite back.
Yeah. I wonder what she's gonna have.
And what you gonna have, Lady D? Yeah, Lady D, what you gonna have for dinner tonight?
Both for Pedro. Just do it like I told the kids. It's got to be a state college, and if they want it cheaper, they're gonna have to have it here. I mean, they got a little upset with me because we have 3 universities and a state college. Now we have 2 state colleges and 3 universities here, but they want to go into the universities. I ain't paying for that shit. You got to go to state college, show that you can freaking make it into a university, which they ended up doing. They did the state college for 2 years and they went into a trade school instead. And they're making more money now than they would have they went to the university. I would not recommend a university for anybody that is just doing school straight out of high school. If they got experience, I say about 6 years or more experience on the job and they're doing that field, then go to university. Otherwise, do a trade, especially if you're looking more into the money thing. And yes, nursing is a trade. You don't have to go to university for those.
Yeah, B, those welders make really good money, and the ones that make the real good money are the ones that do the underwater welding.
Yeah. Only thing I will let you know about the welder career field B, and you probably heard it already, because this is all through the U.S. They make really good money, even if they don't do the underwater one. And they make so much money that eventually they don't know what to do with it. And about 80% of the people in the career field turn to drugs. So just be, if he becomes a welder, just keep an eye on him. I'm not going to say he's going to go to drugs, but it's going to be really in the career field. It's going to be really high. And not worrying about him going into drugs, he has to worry about all the freaking work accidents, the people that are on drugs.
Yep, and Lady D says she doesn't know. She just might do some rice and some a can of green beans.
Mm. Yep, he just was going to do the service today. See, that's what I would say, Lady D, but, depending on the kids, a lot of them aren't looking for that. You got to ingrain that in there while they're going through the trade schools. Like, yeah, you make extra money, you can invest it, buy a house and property, and you'll be ahead of the game over everybody else. That's how I got my boys. That's why before they're 20, they both left their houses. So, hell, I had to wait till I was 35 to buy a house. I was close to retiring. Because in the military, you can't really buy a house unless you want to be trying to sell it all the time. And I was going to buy a house and rent it out till I came back and have somebody else live in it. Oh no. No, worst comes to worst, have them go do 4 years in the military. Get their college paid for that way. That's the easiest way to do it. Sign up for the GI Bill, do 4 years military, and get out and go straight to college. Oh yeah. Good luck. Try to go to Notre Dame.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Every time I hear about Notre Dame, it always reminds me of the movie Rudy, that's based on a true story.
Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this one too. Another person, a famous person, died. John Sykes, should I say, was a guitarist for Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy. Died at age 65. Most people are like, oh, he was a guitarist. Yeah.
Yeah, that lady from that famous video that they made, she passed away a few years back too.
Yeah, King Catan. Yep.
Yeah. That Lady D Rudy is really, really, really good movie, and it's based on a true story. Rudy, Rudy,
Okay.
Rudy.
Okay, Lady D, this came up because, AI is listening to us. Go to Essen Recipes, ESSEN Recipes. Here's their title. Whenever I don't know what to make for dinner, I make these quick, easy, and healthy recipes. Go check out all the recipes they have there. Maybe you'll find something. Ooh, I see onions being fried. It's just a video, so now I'm watching for the advertisement for it. You have the recipes on the website.
Can anyone please explain to me how some people don't like onions and peppers at all, or some people just they don't like the raw onions or peppers and they like the cooked ones? It's never made sense to me.
Well, they got to start small. Then they eat a garlic clove a day. Once they get used to eating the garlic clove a day, then they can move up to the onion and just bite into a raw onion.
I love raw white onions. I love those. I love the red ones. They're so good.
Yeah. No, that looks like shepherd's pie. Is it shepherd's pie? I don't know. Super Dave's like, it's a texture thing. Nah.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
I know people that make tuna fish and they just put mayonnaise in that. The way I make my tuna fish, I dice up an onion, I dice up celery, I slice some green olives in there, I put some seasoning in there, mix it all up, let it sit in the fridge overnight because you want it to ferment. It tastes so much better next day. Have that with some lettuce, cheese, and tomato. That stuff is fantastic.
I don't know. So how was your jalapeno infused olives, by the way.
Did you see that video? Oh my God. I think I discovered something new. I mean, I can eat those jalapenos out of the jar, they're fine. But those olives, they tasted so much stronger than the jalapenos did. I don't know what happened. If it's maybe it's because I left them in there for almost 2 months instead of the 7 days I was gonna do.
Hmm.
I mean, woo, that little one. Oh man, my eyes were watering. Oh, don't get me wrong, they were good. I'm gonna once I'm done with that jar, I'm gonna take some olives out of my other thing. And I'm gonna put some in there and just let them sit in there. I'm gonna have them with a salad. Once they're in there for a few months, just let them sit and just marinate.
Hmm. Yeah, since you're doing the college thing, make sure you check out companies that do scholarships and stuff too. Apply for anything and everything. I'm telling you. You might not like smokers, but if Philip Morris is going to give you a $10,000 grant that you never have to pay back for school, I guarantee you're going to write freaking something to Philip Morris to get that grant.
Yeah, Swamp Dog. I get the queen olives with the garlic and the jalapenos at the BJ Whole Food Warehouse. It's the Wesley's brand. They're fantastic. They're delicious. B Charming doesn't like cooked peppers, but she likes some raw.
I was out of the military while on active duty. I took all the free classes I could. Our squadron set up for the professors to come to our squadron and do classes. So anything and everything that they freaking offered when I was at work, I did them. Hell, if they would have had basket weaving, a course of basket weaving, I would have taken it because it was free. Yeah, CJ. I mean, apply for all of them. There's nothing forbidding you from getting 6 different grants because after you pay off the school cost, the rest could be used for books, anything, gas, food. If you're paying for a room or renting a freaking apartment, those grants freaking basically it's free money. And if you can get the company to buy, give you the money because of your writing script, know, this could be a difference between you eating regular food or eating ramen through the whole semester.
Lady D's making grits.
Yeah.
How do you make your grits, Lady D? I add scrambled eggs to them and butter and bacon crumble in mine and some jalapenos. Cause I never had a grit before when I was up here. I only knew about them from the movie My Cousin Vinny. Then when I lived down south for a while, I was introduced to the grits, and now I love them.
Yep, Lady D, those grants are awesome after you pay off everything. And people complain, well, you're only getting 1% from the banks. Of course, this is before the great bank scandal where they don't pay you shit when they put it in the savings. But 2%, 3% when you get that grant, and it's the extra money after you paid everything off, let it grow. Hey, I'd rather get 2 or 3% than nothing at all. Yeah, unfortunately, some of those scholarship places are like that. But hey, if you don't want to fess up your stuff, then do the other ones. But don't ask for all of it.
Oh, that sounds good, Lady D. She's just gonna do butter and salt, and she ooh some mushrooms and gravy. That sounds good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I already know what she's doing. She could open up a can of cream of mushroom Campbell's soup. At least that's what Mike B would do, right, Mike?
I got lazy that day in that video because the beef gravy I made there was kind of some mistakes in that, so I just said forget it, and then
Yeah.
yeah, I used mashed potatoes instead of oven brown potatoes.
Hey, that's why I got the the Campbell soup there in the first place for myself. When I don't feel like doing it or I mess up, then I just use the can of Campbell soup. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's always nice having backups.
You know, well, it's always the texture thing. Just add raisins to it. You'll get over the texture real quick.
I've never liked raisins. The only thing I can eat raisins in is raisin toast with butter on it. I love them like that, but by themselves, I can't eat them. And the thing is, I love grapes, and grapes are dehydrated. Well, raisins are dehydrated. Ugh, I can't talk.
Yeah.
Raisins are dehydrated grapes.
Yeah. You just don't want to hear it from the grapevine. That's all it is. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lady D, I got a lot of canned soup, lots of Campbell's, lots of canned soups.
Oh, now vote Presidential's talking. Yep, chocolate covered raisins. Yum yum. Yep.
Hey, you all remember the soups from back in the day that they discontinued that I missed and I absolutely love? One was the Campbell's vegetable meatball alphabet soup, and the other one was the Campbell's homestyle beef noodle. You can still get the homestyle chicken noodle, the one with the little noodles. They had the same thing with the beef, but it was with the small noodles, and they don't make that one anymore either. And that both of those were delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed they put very little bit of chicken in the chicken noodle soups too. That's kind of
Oh yeah,
depressing. You used to find like one big chunk in there with a couple and the little ones. Now you're lucky to find like two little ones in there.
oh yeah, it's the shrinkflation. Everything's getting more expensive. Everything's getting smaller because I've eaten canned soup for a long time, and I've noticed that my beef stews are getting more waterier, and the my cans of the chicken noodle soups and that the you don't find as much chicken in them anymore.
Yep. Yep. Zed's just found out how cold it is outside. Okay. Sorry. Oh man. Okay, Zed, here's your challenge. It ain't cold till you go outside and you stick your tongue on a metal pole, like the Christmas story. Make sure you do a video so we can see your tongue if it's stuck in that. If it doesn't stick, it's not cold. Oh no, the Dinty more I get for the beef stew, oh man, it's got lots. Of course, they've added a whole lot more potatoes to it, but it's got lots of beef in it now.
Yeah, me too. And then I recently tried this Marie Calendar. It was the Swedish meatballs with noodles. I took that out of the container and I cooked it in the oven. Not I didn't cook it in the plastic thing. The thing
Yeah,
it looked delicious. It had very few meatballs. It had no taste to it at all. I had to put some salt on that just to have a flavor to it. That's how bad it was. It had no taste at all.
Yep. I'm waiting for the first J6ers to start writing a book and putting it out. I wouldn't be surprised to get out of jail and go straight to a publisher.
Yeah,
They probably have them written already.
I'm so glad he pardoned them and did that, because they should not have been where they are right now to begin with anyway. They shouldn't have. Yeah. I got to mute.
Yep. So Campbell's company calling them, what do you mean you can't find that suit? We didn't discontinue it. The one I really didn't like was the chicken and rice. It used so much rice and very little chicken in it. It'd be depressing. Swamp Dog says it's cold once you can go outside with a boiling pot of water, throw it in the air outside and have it turn to steam. Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I agree with you about the chicken and rice thing. I used to like those, but now you have it. It's you get like a couple tablespoons of broth, maybe a piece of chicken, a vegetable, and the rest of the can's nothing but a thing of rice.
Yep. So we don't have to go outside. We just call Lady D up, or not Lady D, longboarding mom up and tell her to go outside and blow bubbles. And when the bubbles freeze, we know it's that cold. So, yeah. That way, we're not using our water preps or anything else. Just go out there with her dishwashing liquid and blow some bubbles. Because, her husband says she's a 7-year-old. So, longboarding mom, you see, I was paying attention this whole time.
Yeah, I gotta get the mail later. I don't want to go outside, but I gotta do it.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, yeah, as a reminder, I said it yesterday, but today, if you gotta de-ice your windshields, use rubbing alcohol. Do not use hot water on your windshields unless you want to crack your windows. So, yeah. Rubbing alcohol has the components in it that will help de-ice the freaking windshield quicker than your defroster can half the time.
Yeah, we gave Lady D an idea. She's gonna make lamb stew one of these days.
Oh, Al Bundy. We just had to go there with Michael Jackson and Bubbles. When longboarding mom was blowing bubbles in the winter, Michael Jackson was blowing bubbles in a different way.
Oh my God.
I had to go there thanks to Al Bundy. Thanks, Al. B Charm is gonna freaking scold me now. Yeah. And a lot of people, been asking, do you leave your windshield wipers up? Go ahead. Because when they freeze, you won't be able to use them on your windshield. The easiest thing to do is put some cardboard between the windshield wipers, and the window. Oh, but we don't have no cardboard. Yeah. In this Amazon day, you can cut it down and put it on your windshield. Cardboard's not going to stick to a frozen windshield unless you wet the cardboard before you put it down.
Yeah, and if any of you have garages like me, and you go to the button and it's frozen to the bottom and it won't open, you go outside and you take your foot and you kick the very bottom of it. You don't kick it hard. You just give it a little few kicks on the bottom. That should break it up so you can open the garage door up with the back of your heel of your foot. But be careful when you're doing it. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Yeah. That's how I made my garage doors. They open sideways. They don't open up and down, so nothing sticks. They're like barn doors. Ah. Returns to like, ooh, lamb stew would be good. I'm thinking maybe beef and barley would be nice too. Yeah, the beef and barley sounds good.
Yeah, now you all made me in the mood for beef stew or some beef and nice hearty beef and barley soup.
Yeah. And I don't know. So what are you gonna do the rest of the day besides figuring out what to cook?
Uh, I gotta I gotta go get the mail and yeah, roll some cigarettes and then upload those two videos to my channel. Then I probably gotta I don't want to do it, but I gotta clean my phone. I gotta clean the SD card and all the catches and stuff. It's a tedious process, but it's got to be done. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take me another nap. If I end up having another day off, oh well, I have another day off. It's not like I was going anywhere today. I'll wait for the grocery store tomorrow. We're supposed to hit 50 degrees tomorrow, so woohoo!
You're having a heat wave.
Yeah. While everybody else is still freezing on the East Coast, I'll be like, man, it's hot. I got to turn the air conditioner on. But I want to
Uh,
appreciate that you came up here again, Mike, and telling us what you had for dinner.
yeah, no problem. And
And
you
I made,
all, excuse me. Man, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to have the coffees today.
yeah. Lady D says the sun is out for her now. So I appreciate everybody in chat coming out. You are the best chat on all social media. Don't believe me? Just keep coming back. You'll see how many people know you and how many people love you. And we pray for you even if you don't ask for prayers.
And you'll have a great day. Remember, not counting today. Only 2 days till Friday. You'll stay safe. Please stay warm. It is getting really cold out there, and stay hydrated. Please drink your water. It's very, very important. And God bless every single one of you.
Breaking news. This just in the hot wire. Bo Perpetual is going to take a hot bubble bath with Mr. Bubble. No, it's not Michael Jackson's bubbles, but it is Mr. Bubble. Mr. Bubble, Mr. Bubble. Him and Pedro are going to be in the bathtub together. You enjoy your bath there, Pedro. Stay warm. Yeah. See, he's going to take a nap too. It's too cold. I'm just going to bundle up in my meat blanket and put my head down on the pillow and crash again. When I wake up, I wake up.
Lady D
Hey,
says she's
everybody.
gonna have some coffee today.
Say what?
Lady D says she's gonna have some coffee today. She misses it.
Ah, see, I had a cup of green tea just for her this morning instead of having coffee. So now she's going to have coffee. Maybe that's what I got to do to make her drink more coffee. Start drinking more green tea in the morning. But okay, well, thank you everybody for coming out. We will see you on Thursday. I have video appointments tomorrow, so there's no way for me to make a show tomorrow. So same bat channel, but on Thursday. If you're really bored and miss us, check out something to talk about. Takes about a minute of your life. You can watch what's being celebrated, and you can listen to some, I don't know, a decent music, no words. And please remember to tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. And as always, Mike's going to give you the water warning.
Please hydrate. It's very, very important to drink your water. You want to be hydrated, and yeah, please drink your water.
Water. H2O. Can I
Or
start calling you the water boy?
you could also have Dr. Peppers or Sprites, but yeah, water is very important.
Yeah. And when you do drink sweet tea or Dr. Pepper, you cannot count that as a liquid like water for your body. You still got
I
to drink your water.
I just noticed something. I'm still up here as fasting with Mike B. I just
Yeah,
noticed that.
yeah. But alrighty. Well, y'all stay warm, and if any of you go outside and want to know how cold it is, just stick your tongue on a metal pipe and take a video of it, and call 911 if you're really stuck somewhere. The first person to watch this short video will contact 911 and send the fire department out there. Just make sure you're bundled up, because if you get stuck, you don't want to be out there in shorts and a half shirt and your tongue stuck on a metal pipe, because it could be 30 minutes before the fire department shows up.
Have a
All
great
right,
day, everyone.
Yep. Check those recalls, stay warm, and most of all, take a nap. If you don't have to go out, why not take a nap? If you haven't had a nap, you're going to miss it and go, why haven't I been taking a nap for all these years? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, as a reminder for safety reasons, if you're going to take a bath, like a bubble bath, make sure you take your rubber duckies in there with you. They can be used as flooding devices. You'll have a safe one, and we will see you on Thursday. Chelsea's.